Did you know? The red neon blue-eye rainbow is a rare gem of a fish that requires specialized attention and care to thrive. The remarkable colors and peaceful nature of these fish make them a must-have for dedicated aquarium enthusiasts seeking a unique and captivating nanofish species to add to their collection. This video series will provide crucial advice on how to master the art of keeping and breeding red neon blue-eye rainbows. The series will cover important topics such as increasing the reproduction capacity of the red neon blue-eye rainbow fish. These will include the origin and natural habitat of the fish, appearance and behavior, water chemistry, sex differentiation, diet and dietary habits, as well as breeding methods. At first, we will roll into our intro. We will talk about the origin and natural habitat of red neon blue-eye rainbowfish. The red neon blue-eye rainbowfish is a small, colorful freshwater fish that is native to streams and brackish waters in Australia, Papua New Guinea, and some eastern Indonesian islands. Pseudomugil, the family to which it belongs, is known for its generally peaceful disposition, hardiness, and beautiful coloration. While many rainbowfish species eventually become too large to be kept with dwarf shrimp and some other nanospecies, the red neon blue-eye rainbowfish is one of a few exceptions. Fully grown rainbowfish of this species are typically safe to keep even with adult dwarf shrimp and virtually all non-aggressive invertebrates. Now we talk about the appearance. The red neon blue-eye rainbowfish has a bright neon red to reddish-orange body color, a light blue stripe on its back, and a blue color shade around its eyes. The tips of their caudal fin and the upper edges of their pectoral fins have prominent white-yellow markings. An adult red neon blue-eye rainbowfish size is approximately 1.2 to 1.5 inches in length. The average lifespan of this species is 1 to 2 years if kept in an ideal environment. According to their behavior analysis, the red neon blue-eye rainbowfish is a shoaling species that must be kept in groups. The minimum size of the group must consist of 8 fish. Keeping them in large groups significantly reduces their stress and helps them show their true natural shoaling behavior and bright colors. Males will also display fascinating behavior and show their best colors as they compete for female attention. The most intense color will be displayed when this fish is kept in schools, including multiple males, in a heavily planted spacious aquarium to ensure that subdominant males are not overly harassed by dominant males. Now we are talking about water chemistry of their habitat. To replicate their natural habitat, add a lot of live aquarium plants and use driftwood and multiple natural decorations. The minimum tank size should be 10 gallons, and the ideal water parameters for these fish are a temperature of 22 to 27 degrees Celsius and a pH of 6.5 to 7.0. The system should be free of ammonia, and the aquarium setup should be cycled for at least 1 month. The nitrogen cycle should be established in the tank by introducing some hard fish such as guppies and feeding them daily. The tank will adjust automatically for the quantity of fish slowly. Now, we are talking about sex differentiation. It is very easy to differentiate between males and females. The first difference is males are more brightly colored as compared to females. The second difference is that the second dorsal and anal fins of males become very extended and fan-like with maturity. Females are usually smaller in body size and have shorter fins but still display some coloration. When females get mature, their belly get rounded. Here you can see the close-up video that shows the main features of males and females. Diet and feeding play a good role in breeding of this fish. Red neon blue-eye rainbowfish is an omnivore. It is preferable to feed them live and protein-rich foods like brine shrimp, Daphnia cyclops, frozen bloodworms, and fish flake food. Due to their nano size, these fish have small mouths, and you need small food items. Here in Serendib Aquatics, we feed them with decapsulated brine shrimps and Dr. Base Lear fish food. When we come across red neon blue-eye rainbowfish breeding, our experiences are the most effective way to success. Here I share interesting and important ways to breed red neon blue-eye rainbowfish and very important observations that I took following my breeding project. Red neon blue-eye rainbowfish are a fascinating egg-laying species that exhibit no parental care, making it crucial to take special care. There are two methods we can use for breeding this amazing fish. The first method involves isolating a small group containing a single male and 2 or 3 females into a breeding tank with an air-powered sponge filter and a spawning medium such as moss or spawning mops. You should collect any eggs laid on the medium several times per day and incubate them separately until they hatch. This is the effective method that I also use in Serendib Aquatic fish breeding projects. The second approach involves maintaining a colony of adults in a larger and fully decorated setup that should allow some fry to survive if well planted. Aquatic mosses and floating plants with trailing roots are recommended as these fish spend the early. We will talk about the first method further. Set up a separate breeding tank with a sponge filter and spawning mop. It is beneficial to use a sponge filter from an already established tank, so it facilitates the cycling process of your tank. You can see my breeding setup here. I used well-seasoned old water from my main planted tank. Here for my research, I use a Pilia moss cup for spawning. Then I try spawning mop with 2 color variations. They are green and brown. Now choose a healthy, brightly colored male and a few females, ideally 2 or 3 females. A single male can mate with several females during a single day. Initially, I selected 3 to 4 females in the breeding tank and fed them decapsulated brine shrimps and mosquito larvae for 1 week. It helped me to make sure that the females were full of eggs. Here you can see my all-female fish are full of eggs following that week. Following 1 week in the late evening, I put a mature male in the tank. Then put your light dim. Males and females should have different bloodlines. It will help to make a healthy fry. Next day evening, they will spawn for you. In my case, I on the aquarium lights at 3 p.m. And then half an hour later, they will start to breed. Following 2 hours of lights on, I take my breeding mop and remove the eggs. Again, after 2 hours of the first collection, I do the second collection of eggs. Then I feed them with high protein content diet. Most of the time it will be mosquito larvae. Then I switch off the lights and regularly do it. They are regularly spawning. I'll let you know an important observation in my project. Initially, I put a Pilia moss cup for breeding. Then I used a green color breeding mop, a dark blue color breeding mop, and a dark brown breeding mop. I observed that they prefer to select a green color when they start spawning. In the Pilia moss cup, it is very difficult to collect eggs. In the further process, I use a green color breeding mop. I recommend you use the green color breeding mop for better results. Increase the water temperature to the upper range of ideal water temperature, because spawning is more likely to occur in warmer water. I keep the temperature at 27 Celsius in my breeding setups. The female lays a few eggs daily for several days on the spawning mop. Eggs are small, transparent, and sticky. You can clearly see eggs attached to mop here. Eggs have mucus thread, which maintains the eggs stick to the medium. You can see in this video, this egg attaches to the mop with a mucus web-like thread. Red neon blue-eye rainbowfish show no parental care towards their eggs or fry. They can eat both eggs and their fry if they have an opportunity. Now I show you, females are searching eggs to eat inside the Pilia moss cup, so you must take measures to ensure their survival. Check the spawning mop several times a day to collect eggs, otherwise parents will eat their eggs. Move collected eggs to another tank to incubate them with the same water parameters. You can see. I put all eggs in an egg hatching tank which has acidic tannin water. It will give natural protection to eggs from fungus. The incubation period is usually 5 to 10 days. It depends on the water parameters. Temperature plays a main role in the hatching process. You can see here I put 1 set of eggs in the green color hatching tank, which has 29 Celsius of temperature, and the eggs hatched on day 5. Another set of eggs I put into a breeding box that has 27 Celsius temperature is hatched on day 6. I put another set of eggs into my Galaxy RASBORA hatching tank, which has a 19 Celsius temperature, and eggs get hatched on day 8. But when the temperature gets lower in the egg hatching tank, I noted that the eggs hatching rate will markedly increase. Fry are so small. Red neon blue-eye rainbow fry is 1/4 of the length compared to guppy fry. and they will swim on the surface of the water for the first 2 days. You can see day 1, fry is swimming in the top layer of the water column. Then they start to feed in all the bottom, middle, and top layers of the water column. Now you can see some fry following day 2 of hatching. They start activities in all layers of the water column. Then you can feed them Serendib Aquatic prime egg, yolk solution initial, 4 days. And then you can feed powder foods from the 5th day to day 10. I will put the link in the description for those who are interested in trying the Serendib Aquatic prime egg yolk solution. You can watch the video on how we make it in the correct method. Now you can see day 10 fry. It has blue eyes and a brown color body. At the age of day 10 to 14, they will be large enough to eat live brine shrimp. It is the best food following day 10. Here in Serendib Aquatics, we use decapsulated brine shrimps and live brine shrimps following day 10 for feed fry. With live brine shrimps, growth rate will increase and colors will enhance. Now you can see day 20 old fry. It shows beautiful colors. This is the whole story behind the successful breeding of red neon blue-eye rainbow fish. Don't worry, hereafter you will be a master of breeding a red neon blue-eye rainbow with good knowledge of its unique set of behaviors. Thank you for joining Serendib Aquatics. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to comment below. I'll try to reply to all comments. You can share your knowledge with others about red neon blue-eye rainbow fish. Put your experience as a comment below. Serendib Aquatics will see you in our next fish breeding video as soon as possible. Hang on with Serendib Aquatics. If you think this will help you with your aquarium journey, please be kind enough to subscribe Serendib Aquatic YouTube channel for new updates.